the African Wahala. Is that you?
Yes, sir. It's the African Wahala.
Oh, comrade, dear brother. How are you today, sir?
I'm very good, my brother.
Great.
I
Please.
just wanna thank you, for putting it all on the line.
Thank you.
We've gone through many phases of this, of speaking out against the evil that we're all going through.
That's right.
Now you're at a phase where it's a lot of sacrifice. Many people might not understand, but you've put yourself in a position of risk. And I just want to appreciate you for that.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you for being a
Appreciate.
solid man. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite people in Nigeria, Omoyele Sowore.
Sure.
During the last elections, people were saying Sowore needs to go back to the States. He needs to go and build up his reputation. That's what people were saying. So it seems like things are beginning to fall in place organically because Akere Diole had drawn Sowore back to Ondo State. And Sowore is currently channeling his energy. And who knows, maybe that is going to be the Achilles heel. Maybe that would lead into something that would spark a revolution. Because me, I know you probably know.
Sure.
Me, what I want is I want everything to scatter, bro. Make everything scatter. Make we start afresh. Period.
Yes.
So who knows? Maybe it's going to begin from Ondo State with the Akere Diole Sowore conundrum. The DSS, as usual, they are working for the criminal government because they are a criminal organization themselves. And this is the African Wahala speaking.
Bless
it's
you.
not anybody
Somebody
else.
said that to make it, to put it in a very clearer and then understanding perspective, right? It should be referred to as Akere Dolu Adagbadole. Do you understand? Like it was Akere Dolu, but now a lot of people don't even recognize him anymore. Like, is this the same Akere Dolusha? Is this the same son? Is this the same guy? Of course it's him, but it's probably like, yeah. Go on, Baba. I just thought I should remind you. Somebody said that it was Akere Dolu Adagbadole. Continue the African Wahala.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Akere Dolu Adagbadole, a criminal.
Yes, sir.
One of the reasons why I know some of you might be emotionally attached and you're going to be like, why are you talking bad about the old man that is sick? Don't you know he's sick? I don't care about him.
Bless you.
He doesn't care about my life. His job is to kill me.
Yes.
People like Akere Dolu and all the other governors, ministers, senators, their job is to keep us impoverished or dead. That's all they need from us. So I have no mercy for them.
So if you are still doubting that, we're sorry, we can't help you. If there's anybody still doubting that,
I'm sorry, my brother.
Still giving excuses about that. Sorry, guy. Sorry, man. We can't help you. Continue.
Sorry. I have no mercy for this kidnapper. That's what they are. Sorry. So I really hope Sowore, I wish him the best. Sowore, I know oftentimes I don't like what Sowore does, but for the most part, I agree with Sowore. He's a special person. That man needs to be protected by any means. Salute to Sowore.
He deserves more than he's getting from the same people. But we all wish, right? It's the other way around. But it is what it is.
Yes, and if you ever come across this video, Dr. Sowore, we are supporting you and we'll do whatever it takes to be successful in that revolution. Thank you so much. And my people, smash that like button, I beg. Click on that like button. Let's get it up.
Remind them, we still have nearly, well, we were over 2,000 earlier. Now we are nearly 2,000, especially on the Temple of African Wahala. Could you even believe that we pull 34 million views on a talk show platform, right? That we started taking serious 2 years ago. Could you even imagine that? Anyway, let me tell that for those who always heed to those calls, like, oh, like it, share it, invite others and all of that, we appreciate you. And for those who haven't, please hit the African Wahala call.
Please click on that like button, my people, and God bless you as you do so. Thank you so much.
Stay safe, eh? Nice one. That's the African Wahala. I hope I have taken another one, another veteran on the line, and I believe that is Ken. Where are you calling from, Ken? Don't tell me if it is not the same place, your base. Just say, Mayegun, I'm fine. But if you are still calling from the base, tell me. Don't tell me other ones, you know what I mean? Like, tell me if you are calling from the base. How are you tonight or this afternoon?
I'm fine. I'm calling from my base.
You are still at your base. Okay. Now we can talk.
I have just a few couple of,
still some days left before you make the voyage, right? The adventure.
And trust me, I will make sure I get you all the package.
Okay. All the package. Go and order one of those glasses. You're going to be one of my intel there. I mean, you do that for us, won't you? Bring us something go order those glasses. Oh, if you know they wear glasses now, you need to order that Ahmed glasses, okay? I want people who are going to Nigeria now. Those of you who they go, I beg go order that glasses. Come and give me gist with your eyes. Wait till your eyes see. Our eyes won't see them too. Trust me, it will be golden on this platform. Ken.
Yeah. So, Bible, based on was it African Wahala who said that thing about some of us patronizing those officials?
Now the same people will come out to condemn, of course.
Yeah, this is the temple of truth.
It is.
And if you cannot speak truth to power, then you don't deserve to be on this platform.
That is right. You have a confession, do you?
So for me, I am making a confession here and now that yes, I do that not because I love doing it or because I enjoy doing it. I do it because first of all, when you land at the airport, if you notice my it smells. It's like you perceive some kind of weird odor. The whole place
kind of oozing from one corner. You want to run away from it, then you ended up running into another one. I know. Tell me more.
Exactly. So that odor, that's number one. Even the last trip I went, it was raining. Can you believe that on the hallway, as we are walking towards the immigration section, the roof was literally leaking.
Inside.
I'm talking inside. You see buckets. They put plastic bucket at strategic places. I was like, what the hell is this? Are you kidding me? At the international airport where you have the gateway to a country, your roof of your airport is freaking leaking. Oh my God. And they were putting plastic bucket at strategic places where it was leaking. Even the white guy that was seated to me, we were walking, he was asking me like, what's that? I said, oh. I said, that's just like, welcome to Nigeria.
That's it. That's what it was. Like mentally, right? Instead of you to sort of get some mental shock. Like, oh my God, what is this, right? But somehow, as a Nigerian in there, right? Something will just quickly click in and say, oh, well, welcome home, Jari. That's to welcome you to Nigeria. Like, it's like, what can I really do? Well, I'm with you. Go on.
Exactly. So African Wahala, I don't know, maybe it's the one that said it. It's true. I'm confessing here that I've been part of it too because
you want to escape the whole mess, yeah.
Exactly. And the sooner I feel like getting out of the whole shenanigan of immigration and picking up my baggage and custom, I just want to get. And then can you imagine, they said the ACs, their ACs, on body heat, all those stress, those are the only reason why I do that. It's not because I do it because it's the right thing to do. I know it is wrong, and I'm saying it here on this platform. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's wrong. This time around, I think
you have to stop doing it. I mean, your conscience will be the only thing. The next time you pay them money, you will remember what you said on this program to say, oh my God, I'm actually paying them again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying now. As I'm talking to you now, right? Moving forward, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to stop that. And I'm going to
believe you, because I believe you that the moment you feel like indeed, if we are condemning something and we are also contributing to it, then we should probably not be asking for it to stop. If we are not,
exactly.
So we can actually start from us, and I like that. Impressive, right? Trust me.
Yeah, Baba. I want to say to African Wahala and everybody on this platform that own what you do and take full responsibility for your actions. I'm saying this here loud and clear that I'm taking full responsibility for my own action, because
I like
if
that.
if I'm saying one thing in the morning and I'm doing a different thing in the evening, then I do not have any moral justification reason why to tell anybody to do the right thing. Okay,
I like that.
For that. That being said, and like Michael comes to the other aspect of the government, you could see.
Go on.
Yeah, look at the video. Just look at the video. It tells you everything you need. Really? I mean, is it your father's property, your family property? Look at, you are not well. It's obviously written, and yet you just want to just do whatever you can because of what? Because of greed. Greed. That's all what it's all about. Greed. You are incapable of doing it. Personally, you said it out without number on this platform that Nigeria is not just because it's a crime scene. Nigeria is just it's a shit show.
It's got so many other names that could fit into that narrative. Yeah. Trust me.
So we're just enjoying the show. We're just watching the movie.
I mean, people are divided over this Wike and Fubara thing. They are looking for who is to win, but they're actually not looking at the grass where these guys are fighting. Who are those who are actually crumbling and crashing where they are doing all this nonsense? No, the people are waiting for who is going to win. Like it's a game.
I was coming to that before you took it from me. I was coming to that. You look at Wike and Fubara now. Let us look at the root cause analysis of how Fubara got there, what price he had to do to become Wike's favorite candidate. And then when Wike left, what were the demand, the condition, and the root? That's why I said the root cause. Let us get to the root cause analysis of this whole thing, because then when you get to the root cause analysis of this whole thing, that is how you will know head, blood, a lot of negative thing has rolled into this thing. By the time Wike and Fubara they unleash the terror among each other, you will see that those who did not know the beginning or the end, even those who are on the sideline, everybody head will sing.
Eventually. And it's actually a case of right now, Kenneth, right? It's now a case of everybody who is speaking for Wike and those who are speaking for Fubara, yeah, they are both doing it based on what how much of that loyalty is being paid for. It's not free. Take that from me. Okay? For those who are saying Wike is, you know what I mean, our Fubara will stand with Fubara. See, tomorrow, they are like weather friends. Once the game is played and Fubara is gone, trust me, they will pledge their allegiance and apologies to Wike. But the point here is this is not a game. We are talking about life of the people, millions of them, that should be the main focus of these guys. It's not the main focus of these guys. The resources that is so limited, that is meant for your people, is being diverted into buying loyalty from praise singers, armed groups, and the rest of them. So at the end of the day, Wike may win, Fubara may win, but the River State people will be the losers. Ken, my own theory.
Yeah, but that being said, that's really. Then let's look at the bigger picture. If Wike is planning in agenda to remove Fubara, so who else does he want to bring to be kissing his ass? That is the thing there. Because don't forget, the only reason why he put Fubara there was to cover his butt.
Yes.
So that all those looting and all those nonsense that he has done, Fubara will be covering his butt. Don't forget, Fubara was he
the accountant general of River State? I don't know why people don't even know what that means, especially in the whole scheme of things, Kenneth, right? This guy was the accountant general. He's the only guy who can tell you how much Wike stole and where the money is. He's the only guy. You don't understand? So Wike needed him that way, and he wanted him gone. At the same time, now that God knows, they say it's 25% problem, but I don't think it's just the 25%. That should be more.
More than that. It's more than that. It's more than that. It's more than that because if you if we seriously go into the root cause analysis of this thing, it's more than that percentage. Because now, don't forget, these people, these vampires, they will not tell you everything they are doing in terms of this percentage, that percent, that resource, this and that. Why do you think Tinubu, up to today, Tinubu has made sure that Lagos State, is not just his kingdom, it is a private pocket,
his piggy bank, and now that's his piggy bank. He breaks it all the time and take money.
If Tinubu and Agbero, if they lose Lagos State, lose Lagos State,
but the poverty could be like COVID pandemic in it.
That is why they will kill. They will not. You think Wike is going into this fight with a kid glove?
No.
Wike is going for the kill. Even if life, his political life, his political life depends. Have a great day, my God
bless you, Kenneth, man. Thank you so much for that and for stopping by. I have another call on the line. A quick one. I want to remind you that if you haven't really liked the broadcast and you have been enjoying the evening so far, please do now. We are almost done for the evening. Hello there. How are you, sir?
Been a while, I'm jolly good, All right, quick one. I just want to mention something about this Wike and should I say his boy?
This is day 2. Tomorrow is day 3.
Yeah.
And when I pick something on again, you're gonna hear from me. But yeah, react to this. Go on.
I think it's time people should just learn that we shouldn't die in their war. We should just sit back and watch and enjoy the whole show
themselves. God bless you.
Let them, because these people are just they have the same. They are the same chord, so you can't separate them. If Wike is after Fubara today, it's because they know each other too well.
Very much.
You know what Fubara played for Wike is the same thing Ambody played for what's it called? Tinubu.
I know.
So however, I think we should just look beyond. For me, I try to separate my emotions from anything that is happening to any one of them, or maybe Fubara.
Baba, if it's a gift, some said you build it. If yours has gotten to a stage where you can separate emotion from opponents, I give it to you, Baba.
Yeah.
Go on.
I just look at it and I laugh. You see, whatever they've, let that thing they've worked together for, let it haunt them. I think that is what is happening. But in the long run of it, I think APC and Tinubu himself, if you look at it, this is like a game. They won't let Fubara go. They won't let him go.
Like
they won't let him go.
That Wike is in APC with them, Rivers State is still PDP. Is that what you mean by they will not let that go? Or you mean they won't let Wike deal with him? Please.
They won't let Wike deal with him because look at it from this angle. They know what Wike is up to and they know what Wike can do.
What he can do. So
if Wike can be they know Wike is very mean. They will rather keep Fubara than keep Wike. So in the long run,
like a game of chess, they will be using Fubara as a checkmate of Wike.
Yes.
If Wike make any move, they will just tell Fubara to pull a string. Okay.
Yes. That's what will happen, and that's why you see why those lawmakers have defected to APC, and a lot of people have, quote the Constitution. Nigeria is not a place where the law will not take anything. It's happened many times that those people will have to vacate their seat because they were not, they didn't in that seat through APC, but it won't happen. Nothing will happen to those people.
I think that's what Wike is promising them. Normally, right? They said if you leave your party to another party, right?
Yes.
except if your party is divided, like fractured or factionalized. You can use that to leave your party to another party. So they are banking on that. PDP is torn apart, okay? Let's be honest, okay? But they are using, but Wike knows as well that the same system can threaten them that you better go back to your party now because they will declare your seat vacant too. But Wike knows when it comes to judiciary in Nigeria, who will make that pronouncement? Which judge will make that pronouncement? Declare their seat vacant. But that then brings us back to what you said. Like, listen, Wike can only succeed if Tifnubu and his gang sees that, or maybe we are giving them too much credit that they are smarter than what we are thinking they are when they are not per se, right? So normally we might think they might checkmate Wike, but nevertheless
Wike with that because they don't want to make him too powerful.
You get?
They don't want to make him. They are not going to make him too powerful. So Fubara is not going to go. It's a game. That's the way I see it. People might see it differently.
Okay.
Yes. Secondly, I'm just going to be quick with the video I saw on your presentation tonight. You see, I understand very well that a lot of Nigerians will feel pity for those at home. You know, when you get to airports, you try to make them happy by giving them whatever they request for. I understand that because there are so many things. You see that woman you just saw? I heard some time ago that a lot of them, they have to bribe their way through to be posted to.
I mean, it's true.
You know,
if you didn't know that,
airports,
you heard it,
seaports, they have to bribe their way to be posted to airports and seaports, that they would rather be there on the field than be in the office because on the fields they get more. You understand? But at the same time, we should discourage this. We shouldn't give them anything, to be honest, because this is actually going a long way because it doesn't speak well of us.
No,
the image of Nigeria. Yes. It doesn't speak well. You see everything that is being done at that new airport. I'm sure that woman did that thing at that airport. So we should just discourage that. We shouldn't give them anything. As a matter of fact, just make it a point of duty not to hold cash. If there's any way you can pay everything by card when you get to the airport and pay for your card by card, it's easy. So and make sure you're clean yourself. Do you see the way that boy was talking to her? Because the guy knows he's clean. He knows he was on his right because he knows the woman.
Suspicious stuff for me.
Yeah. So that is my own view because we shouldn't just say, because no, we can't all be doing the same thing and expect to get the same different. No, we can't. No,
at the same time, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So if you want a change, let it start from us as well. So that's the way I see it. It's not supposed that we don't do it when we go to other countries. Even Morocco, there we don't do it. We don't do it. I've been to Morocco.
Like, I have not heard that, I've heard that the Ghanaians, immigration themselves, then get their own for deal. Sure, you get. But they will never publicly solicit for money. They won't. But in Nigeria, it's our culture, they will say. It's our culture, Jerry. It's not new. Give them, don't let them delay you. I mean,
no, we can't continue to do that. It is what you're doing a good job. I wish you the very best. We listen to you every time. We might not call regularly, but we do listen to you every time. And we acknowledge what you're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
As well for
Cheers.
all the time,
Cheers.
Safe. Okay, have a good one, sir.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
All right.
So, there we had it. Another caller who has also made our night. Put it that way. You see, when I speak for like an hour or I speak for, let's say, 2 hours, and at the end of the day, people have to come in and add their own views. It makes the whole thing awesome. Hello there.
Hello, Mario Gujalara.
Hello, sir. How are you?
This CA from Atlanta.
Hey, CA. It's good to hear from you again, too. CA from Atlanta.
It's been a while.
How are you today?
It's been a while. Good.
Great. CA.
Yeah, about the airport stuff. One time when I traveled to South Africa before the World Cup 2010, on my way back, man, it was terrible. Everybody was behaving nice, good.
Like excessively good, excessively nice. Yes. It becomes so embarrassing. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you being like this?
It made the pilot announce that we are landing. Oh my God, come and see the confusion, the aircraft. Immediately we touched down at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, it was like a madhouse. The first thing you notice the heat that will hit you. The heat is outrageous. I don't know what they're doing with that airport. It's been a long time that same way. It's a terrible, horrible place.
And then they will be sending us, they will be posting pictures of the renovated airport. I beg all of them when they go Nigeria all the time. Where are those places they are showing the pictures of Biri renovated in Nigeria airport? Where are they?
That renovated airport. Every day that renovated.
Every year they renovate the airport. Every year you go. Every government they post picture. The new airport, the new Muritala airport. But when you get there, Baba, same thing.
Nothing.
Hey.
One time, my wife came back from the US. I was back in Nigeria then. She was almost fighting everybody. She was angry. The reception, everything. I say, take it easy. It's just like that. It's I don't know. In fact, when you land, you feel the difference. Yeah, there's an evil wind in that country.
Evil
wind.
Imagine
you land at the airport.
Always warm.
Yes.
The last time I was there, I felt it. Oh, you will tell that this is Nigeria. It's so different. It's so different. This, I mean, come on, Baba. Then couple that with those who are going to Ozu you at the airport. Ozu me. Collect money from me. Hey.
Then when I went on my South Africa, you made around the South Africa. Their airport officials also did the same thing in Johannesburg.
Really?
They saw when they saw I was in Nigeria, I said, "Oga, anything for breakfast."
Hey.
Because they knew I was from Nigeria. They said, anything for us for breakfast. And I said no, because that was my first time in the country. I don't want to fall into problem. You know, I might bring money to give them, and they tell me I'm trying to bribe them. Yeah, so because I wasn't too sure. But when I was leaving, they ran the little money I had, South Africa money I had. I dropped it with them in the airport. I don't need it. So I just left it with for them, and I came back. Then when I got, and that one story before I go. One time when I was going to the US, I got to the airport, and I saw one of my students back then in Unilag. Say, sir, how I didn't work at the airport. Yeah, he said, come, don't be on the line, come. He took me, I had to confess. This guy took me straight to the VIP.
Really?
No line, no queue.
Straight when to the aircraft.
He took my passport and said, this is my Oga, this is my Oga, this is my Oga. They just showed, checked my visa, everything was okay. They just straight to the airport, to the plane. Straight. I just spent 5 minutes straight. Any place you go to, and you say, this is my Oga. They say, oh, go ahead. This is my Oga, go ahead. This is my Oga, go ahead. I felt guilty, but I mean, what will I do?
Nothing you could do. I mean, I wouldn't say you should reject that. Such. I mean, even when I was coming back from Nigeria, when I went for my mom's burial, okay, and then this was like about 5 years ago, okay. A lot has changed now, anyway. So when I got to Amsterdam, they said those who are British passport holders, all of us going to Britain, okay. Yeah. So all those who are British passport holders, this way. Other passports, this way. And I may belong to that other passport. So I was there.
Oh,
I could feel the difference of that kind of discrimination.
Yes.
However, when I got to Scotland here, when I got to London, I didn't bother, okay? Like, I had to come get my stuff when I got to Glasgow. And when we got to Glasgow, same thing. British here, other passport here. Even though I was in Glasgow, I felt so different. Then I was like, it's a privilege that exists anyway. Sure, you get, as long as you are not paying for it. Okay? For somebody like yourself, I wouldn't say that's bad. If I meet my own schoolmate at the airport that says, oh, would you like this or that? Sometimes I might actually want to enjoy the thrill, right? The thrill of queuing and enjoy all of that too.
I could take it. He didn't ask me if I wanted it. He didn't ask me if I wanted it. Just, guys, no, come. You can't be on the queue. Come, no, come. I was surprised. Every place we pass through, he's a single guy there. They just greet him. He said, let him go. That's my lecturer. Let him go. That's my lecturer.
VIP treatment. Since you didn't pay for it.
I was just passing. I didn't pay for it. But I just felt, oh my God.
That's fair enough, CA.
Thank you, Mario. Just let me chip this. Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir. Okay, you take it easy too, and have a good one, sir. So that's a CA there from Atlanta. Atlanta is in Georgia. I think Georgia is a state in America, isn't it? Just like you have Chicago, more populous than Illinois. Illinois is the state. Chicago is just a city, I think. Anyway, for those who are still here, right, please remember, you need to like the broadcast, all right? Like the broadcast, share the broadcast, and then put something, set your notification, keep it on, so that whenever Mayegun is live, you won't be missing anything. I'm taking my last call tonight. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello, can you hear me? Mayegun.
I can hear you very loud and clear. How are you?
This is Adiola.
Adeola, it's been a while. You choose to call tonight.
It's been a while. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. Everybody that has gone back
there's
home
something
has
about
a
some
story.
of you veterans, right? You spend a long time sitting there watching and observing, sometimes spending your time in the comment section. But once a message or a particular conversation really touches your base, all of you will begin to call back and you know what? I want to say something to that. So let me hear you.
My own get different parts, man. I don't even know how to even to express it. Everybody that has gone to Nigeria has
video
an experience.
triggered something in you too.
It triggered everything. It triggered Baba. It triggered me. It triggered me in many ways because it's emblematic of everything that's gone wrong. I can stay here and share my story, and likewise other callers will call and share their stories. It's just an embarrassment. They've done so many seminars, so many trainings for them, to address this bribery, this intimidation of travelers. They've done so many trainings, so many seminars for them to stop it.
They even set up a task force arresting them, but it doesn't seem to be working.
It doesn't, because the seminar or whatever they are doing does not address the root cause. Doesn't address the root cause of the problem. So, sadly, it will continue. It will continue.
Some said because if we all want to be honest with ourselves, corruption will never end in Nigeria if people don't address the issue of living wage and minimum wage. Okay, where you have a situation whereby the system actually allows them to be corrupt. That kind of thing. Like the
Michael, we've gone past that now.
Have we also gone past
sometimes
that
if you address minimum wage, you address prosperity, blah 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 blah. I think we've gone past that. Sometimes when you are meant to address issues at its infancy, then it makes sense. But we've gone past that, so even if you increase their salary, it is now it's now an embedded culture.
So Adiola, you know why I'm going to agree with you before you continue. Sorry for cutting you short there, okay? It's the fact that Nigeria is where you are going to hear this story, the news that civil servants have not been paid for a year, 2 years, 4 years, but they are still going to work. And then they will tell you that an average civil servant in Nigeria is a multimillionaire due to what they take from
it doesn't rely on their salary.
They don't spend their salary. They even stay to you and say, we know they spend their salary. So does that mean that even if they start paying them the best pay, they will still continue the culture? So is that what you mean by we have gone past the issue of just
we have gone past it. We when you are meant to address it, that time and space to correct that anomaly has failed. So when you enter civil service and all you know is to do some few deals to make you rich and you become rich, that's all they know, because
then you can begin to wear oversized coat, call it a suit, so to hide the money.
They have redesigned the service. See, Michael, they have redesigned the service. So just take a poll or whatever it is, and look at all the successful, civil servants or the ones that that are still serving. Look how they make their money. Just take a small sample size and just look through every one of them. They've gone through the process of them looking for a way to arrange themselves. So the time that time whereby
strategically they do that too.
Yes. They've endured in the service. They've been poor in the service, You know, they've been patient in the service. They've, they found allegiance in the service, and and they're not prosperous. So if you stay there long enough, you'll be successful. That's how civil service is. If you stay in civil service long enough for years, you'll be successful. It is the outcome of.
Well, even that too is not like it shouldn't be a general statement. You know why I said that? Yeah. Let's say it's like it's like having as it is in Nigeria right now, okay, where you have 10 people, and then one person is better, sort of a rich and all right out of 10 people, and then the remaining 9 people have to be extremely poor. So is that not the same thing with all this their civil service, where you have pensioners? Were they not civil servants, right? Those ones who ended up having to retire without being one of those
it depends on.
Go on.
So it depends, civil service. If you align yourself very well, you have mentors that are up there that they are mentoring and grooming you to succeed. You'll be fine. You'll be very fine.
And that's what you mean by very fine, because long-term suffering of there are some of them that are already doomed for suffering, whose pensions are going to be stolen, their salary are going to be stolen. But there are those who are going to do the job of that stealing. Those are the selected ones, right? So those are the ones that will become bosses over time.
Become directors and PAM secretaries. That's how they, so it's staying power. It's staying power. When I was at the airport, I traveled to Nigeria and I didn't go with my Nigerian passport. They gave me emergency travel document, and then I flew with my British passport. So on my way coming back, they said to me, "Oh, I cannot fly back to the UK because I have to stamp my British passport with a Nigerian visa." I said to them, "Do you know what? I came with an emergency travel document that states I can travel and I can go out because number one, I have a British passport, so I can, you can't stop me from going to where I'm going to go to. So, you know how they are there. They called one of their staff members to take my bag away and put my bag away, So I started laughing. They said, "Why are you laughing now?"
We are discussing my document.
No, I allowed them to take my bag away. I didn't even argue with them. I was just laughing. They said, "Why are you laughing?" They said, "I cannot go on that flight too." I said, "That's no problem. That you people are going to make me very rich today." They said, "What do I mean by that?" I said, by law, by international law, you have broken international law already. So why don't you just book me in Sheraton for me to stay? Because I don't mind if I miss my flight.
At least.
They say, "Oh," I said, "What?" They asked me, "Oh, why am I talking?" I said, No. You broke international law because number one, I'm a British citizen, and I'm going to my home country.
That I can't go back
hold
to my
me down here. So I'm very happy. Please hold my bag. Let me just speak to one of your managers there and tell them, international law that you've broken it. That I'm going to sue you. Just make sure you book Sheraton for me.
You went there to do. I know my rights, and I know why.
I just sat down there in front of. I don't know. No, see, Michael. When you know the law, you will just calm. There's no point to be arguing with anybody. I said, "You know what? I will miss my flight, and that's fine. I'll miss my flight, but so when they saw that I didn't shift my position to bribe them, that same person that carried my bag brought my bag back. And I passed through that place. They searched me. I went upstairs where those custom people were there. They were searching my pocket. They saw Naira. They said, "Why don't I leave this Naira for them?" I said, "No, I'm not going to leave this Naira for you.
I won't."
My main Naira that was with me. So, I should leave the Naira for them. I said, "No, I'm not going to." Just very calmly, I said, "No, I won't leave my Naira for you." I got on that part again. They were searching through my hand luggage. They saw my laptop there. And I'll leave your laptop. I said, "I can't leave my laptop with you." I should leave my laptop, my working laptop, with the one I need to take job.
Leave you my laptop.
I said,
out of everything.
That's no problem.
Can even leave you my box. Take my box, take the clothes. Why are you mad?
See, Michael, I was so drenched with just saying no through all that process that eventually when I entered, the gates, I was just so tired. I had to call my parents and say, "You know what? I've gone through different obstacles to get to where they play." I was out of credit and everything. But one thing that stood out for me was that I was so distressed. Then a young boy, probably a teenage young boy, was a cleaner there. I said, "Can I use your phone to call my parents because I just need to let them know that I'm fine."
I'm just being delayed.
So he gave me his phone, and I called my parents, Dad and Mom, I'm about to leave, Nigeria. Everything is fine now. I've gone through the rigorous, Nigerian customs. Okay, no problem. That's fine. And I gave the book back to the phone. I had about 20,000 naira. That was way back in 2017. 20K. I said,
you just
take, because that's
the guy.
I gave everything I had, all the Nigerian naira. I'm sure it was more than 20K, but just gave me like a large bundle to give it to him for using his phone for just barely a minute. And he said to me, no, sir, I don't want your money. I just want to bless you. My heart, I knew that in all the rubbish that is going on, there are some people that God has preserved for the right things. When that time comes back,
I didn't see that coming.
That time will come whereby, people that have conscience and people that really want to do the job and people that fear God, because he saw that I was distressed.
Control, and it's just like that.
And I begged him for 1 minute, and he gave me his phone, and I gave him all the money I had. All the money I had. It was more than 20K, I'm sure. He said to me, no, sir, I just want to bless you. I said to myself, you know what? No matter how much I complain, there are still people out there that want to do the right thing. And I sincerely pray and I hope that when that time comes, they'll still be preserved, because the ones that we have now, is hopeless. It's really hopeless. But let me leave you.
It's a sorry case, man. You just got all of us emotional now. I didn't see that coming. So, and that would be a very good note, or a very good point to call it a night too. Adiola, thank you for sharing that. Okay,
God bless you, sir.
You have a good one and a good night too, sir. So, this is where we're going to draw the curtains. I mean, I didn't see that coming, right? And he's so right. And I actually feel for some of you who are doing everything within your own small space, doing the right thing, making sure that you never really get yourself involved in any of all these wrongdoings and those who are enabling them. I wonder how you feel when it's being told that Nigeria is done for and almost all of us are the same and hopeless. I wonder how you feel. So Adiola, thank you for sharing that with us. There will obviously be those, that will make a lot of difference if they have a chance. But Nigeria won't give them that. So thank you anyway. I have others who are trying to call in, but our time is up, okay? We are currently over 3 hours. I won't go rest, and I will see you some other time. And as usual, you can easily continue this on our next program when you call in and say, you know what, I want to talk about that last program, yeah? What you should never forget to do is what? Is to like the broadcast, share it, okay? And subscribe to my channel. I believe that we are going to clock 90,000 before the end of this year. 90,000 subscribers on YouTube. Then let's see if it's going to take us the whole 2024 to get 10,000 subscribers. That will then take us to that milestone of 100,000 organic subscribers onto Mayegun's Diary Politico. Over surplus. And good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun. gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu.
Mayegun Diary na ibi nọ́mbà one.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary na ibi nọ́mbà one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Mayegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní.